Hi guys.
Hello people.
I'm Milena.
I'm Lola.
And we're watching this is our second to last time watching this show. Even though it's episode 11. We only have 3 with this one, 2 after this one, only 1 viewing of this show after this one.
Yes.
We still don't know what we're gonna watch next.
You're gonna get a poll.
Yeah.
There's gonna be 3 shows on the poll.
Very soon you're gonna get a poll.
Yes. And I guess we'll see then what we watch.
Yeah, I'm nervous a bit. I mean, I am always a bit nervous when we are finishing some show because like it's finishing, you want to see how it's gonna finish, if it's gonna be great enough, let's say, you know. And we only have, but like I feel I'm not nervous today that much that I'm gonna be the next time we're gonna watch it. Because
Yeah,
then
it's
it's just like
one.
the 2 episodes and that's it. It's gonna be next week.
That's so
It's
weird.
like in
this
5
is
days.
This
let's
is
say.
the last episode I'm gonna edit of Mr. Robot.
This is the last.
This is the last one I'm gonna edit.
Is it?
Yeah, you edit 12 and 13.
Yeah,
I'm
it
editing
is.
this and the 11th.
I mean, you can
one.
edit 13th one if you want.
I'm
to.
good.
We can make it happen.
How dare you? Do you know that I now, like, after how long have we been posting this show? I don't know, it's been a bit. I have just noticed now that we name them differently.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that.
I know.
I
That's
didn't
how
know
people.
that.
I remember when we saw somebody commented.
Yes,
know,
but that's like when we just posted, like, not when it goes public. We name them differently when it goes public and what you name them on Patreon.
What do you mean?
You put a dot after Mr. I don't put a dot.
Well, it's called with dot.
Well, yes, but I didn't do it.
Oh, really?
I don't put a dot, and I just noticed that.
What?
I don't put a dot.
What? That's a name. I think that's the name. Is it the name? Did
I
you
mean,
check?
sure, because like it's a
Meh.
like a shortened
Yeah.
version of Mr. And you put a dot. That's why I mean, like
Yeah.
we named them differently. I never put a dot in my
I am
life.
shocked. I am shocked.
No.
Even under the episode we write, in the description we write different things.
What do you write in the description?
I write how we used to write, and then you just change it up.
I'm too lazy to write all of it. I'm like, thanks
I-
for
do you know-
watching the next
Do you know
couple
what
of our Patreon.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
Do
I
you
write,
feel like I'm full one?
yeah, everything. Even I remember one time I remember checking, like, going into the episode, and I remember that like I typed everything wrong because it was like I was half sleeping, and like the next 5 episodes aren't on Patreon, something like that. And that's how I went to check. That's when I went to check if like I named, because like usually post right before I go to sleep, you know. I'm very
Yeah.
sleepy when I post it, and that's why I went to check like if I named like that the other episode. Then I see yours is like this big and mine is like this big.
Like I never noticed it until the like.
Me neither.
Because I was
I
posting.
mean, I never checked it, I guess.
Because I was posting Mr. Robot to go public or whatever. And so like when I was looking it up, like which episode I'm posting public, and I just thought, no, it's a dot. I was like, oh shit. Was this here all the time? So yeah, I don't put it. Like I'm not gonna start now. We're at the very fucking end.
Yeah, that's
Might
it.
as well just finish
At
it
least
off
the last
without a
episode
dot.
is gonna be. It's gonna have
That's
dot.
true. See, like you're gonna see the title of this one now on Patreon, it doesn't have a dot. On YouTube it might, because like we don't always like post publicly what we
Then
edited.
definitely, I think it's you. Usually I post your episodes on YouTube.
On
So
YouTube?
yeah.
Oh, okay, well then.
So people are gonna think it's actually quite
okay,
us.
the dots on Patreon, we do not. Well, on YouTube as well, but like.
It doesn't matter. Who
I
cares?
don't know. I don't want to explain this.
Literally.
Anyways, this is the like second to last time we're watching this, and like because 12 and 13 came out at the exact same time, might as well be like the second to last episode, and then that's it. We are done with the show. They are yet to stick the landing,
I expect it.
but I do expect it.
Yeah.
I do expect them. I mean, unless they're gonna like pull the rug underneath us and be like, White Rose is right, we can create this parallel universe with like these people who are dead being actually alive. I don't know how I'm gonna react to that, to be quite honest. But I don't think that's gonna be happening.
No,
Like I think we went through that whole phase in season 3 when Angela was in that phase. We were questioning physics of this show for a bit there. But like when we figured it out that it was not a thing, like it's very hard for me to go to the possibility of it being actually a thing.
No, I
think-
expect Elliot to, let's say, in this episode, make some plan of how he's gonna destroy it or something like that. I think that's what his goal is gonna be. He wants to finish Angela's
wish.
Dying
wish.
like literally dying wish. That was something she she died for. And I think that's what's gonna be happening. I mean, I don't know exactly how and what he's gonna do, or like what that machine would technically do, if it would do anything, or if it would cause even more harm, if it could happen even something
because,
worse
like,
with it
technically, when
in
you
our
think
world.
about
Maybe
it-
our world will get destroyed. Like,
Like, you don't know, but like, because like technically, why would he have to destroy it if it doesn't work? You know, I don't think it works.
I think
so, like,
I think it does
only-
something. I just don't
Yes,
know.
but like if it had a hack, yeah, I don't know. I like physics. I haven't touched it since like high school. Like, so I don't know like what it would need in order for it to do what White Rose wants it to do. Like how it could harm, like not necessarily the world, but like maybe people in where are we taking the device to? Shipping the project Congo. Like I don't know if it's gonna do something to people in Congo. Maybe like it doesn't have to be necessarily the world, but like it could be something in Congo. And so like that's why we would maybe need to.
I think it's definitely even
destroy it.
dangerous, because like maybe White Rose is in jail, but like maybe somebody else with enough power and knowledge knows about the machine or anything could
Yeah, would
want
want
to
to-
continue something like
and like
that.
if White Rose
want to
knows that the
find
machine is still.
yeah, could want to earn money off of it or something like that. Like many things could happen.
Yeah, they have to
so,
destroy
like,
it.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
isn't that in like it's in a building? Are we gonna have to blow up another building?
I don't know.
Like we can't. How many times do you have to blow up buildings with people in it?
I don't think
know.
we're gonna kill people.
No, me neither. But like
So I don't.
maybe we can just evacuate the building. Maybe this time
I
it
really
works for
think
us.
like everything's gonna work for us. I just don't know if like in the end, you're gonna find out somebody else, or it's gonna be story. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it's everything gonna be perfect. Like we finished, White Rose is either dead or in jail or something like that.
It's the same mending that I'm expecting with like Attack on Titan. Like
That's what I want to say. I don't know if it's gonna be that or it's just gonna finish happily, but like you also know that like it can
yeah,
be
sure.
happy.
They don't need to necessarily show
Yeah.
you that like it doesn't really matter that we took down these billionaires. Like others are gonna come. So like
But
they don't
you
have to
saved
show that, but like you
somebody.
know it. You
Yeah.
know. And so I don't know. It could like I feel like that's something that I'm expecting. And another part that like needs to get
Yeah, of course.
closure again is that like we're waiting for the third,
Yeah.
which like is the third R. Elliot, and then like we're like waking up the other one, which could be the.
But I would
main
like
one.
that to be explained.
I mean, I like literally explained to the best, like in the best way you know how, because like it is a very complicated thing, and like I don't even think, like as far as I read, like there's so little actually like research being thrown into that. So like I don't even know how. I don't know if it could be like explained fully. Like they said, like he has been asleep since. I don't know if there's like something more to uncover.
That's what I
like,
want to
since
say.
he's
Like
been asleep.
I
don't know.
want to find out stuff like those.
Yeah.
Like was he asleep? Why was he asleep?
Yeah.
Like if it's not our if it's Elliot, like
If it's the
like
main
the
one.
core of him.
Yeah.
I want to know what happened so he fell asleep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he's like. Like,
Yeah.
who is he? Like, it brings
I would say
it brings
that,
up a
like-
complicated question of like, who are you? Like,
And
because like,
why did you?
it's not like he is not our Elliot. Like, he is also our Elliot. You know what I mean? Like the
But like
Elliot that
his
we have is also
personality could
him.
be different, but at the same time, or his let's say personality. So like those things, what I expect is a similar one as the one that we know. Just because I said millions of times, nobody, even if somebody noticed the difference, it wasn't obvious to them.
It wasn't. Yeah.
It wasn't like Mr. Robot is so obvious that it's
Yeah.
him, you know?
Yeah.
Or like, let's say Angela recognizes immediately it's not Elliot because he can look straight into her eyes and talk to her easily, where Elliot can't do that.
Yeah.
So like I would say that like whoever he is and like that he's more similar as the Elliot that we know.
Yeah. And I
Maybe
don't
just
think-
like he fell asleep for reasons, and like this one, like let's say the one that we know woke up and started existing so that he would finish the job that like our Elliot for some reason wasn't.
I think it has to be something like that, because again, if we go to 104, like when Angela said you were only born a month ago, and again we thought like that she meant Mr. Robot, like but like Mr. Robot was always there, and like the Angela speaking, you know, it's not like it's Angela, it's like it's Elliot's self-consciousness that's speaking, because he's in this, I don't know, dream state. I can't remember how he even got to that place. I think she was saying that for Elliot because Mr. Robot has existed since he was a kid. And so like that would only make sense that like Elliot, whatever the true Elliot is, went to sleep like before this show started for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only questionable thing is like how did no one notice it? Or like maybe they did notice it, but maybe I don't know, maybe he was asleep for like let's say a year before we started the show, so they just like accepted, oh, that's who Elliot is. I don't know, like we're just like going with that now. So
I don't know, maybe because of maybe something happened to him when he fell asleep that kind of changed him, and actually he fell asleep and this one started existing, let's say, or awoke or something, whatever, and they prescribed their difference to this Elliot. But like I can't believe this one even forgot Darlene. He wanted to kiss her, you know?
Yeah, but because like Darlene was not in his life at that point really at all. Like Angela would be the only one who would.
No, I'm just saying like it was obvious that it's not him.
Yeah.
Because he forgot about her. I mean, it's not obvious because.
Yeah, well, I just thought he forgot because like you can forget. I didn't think like it was necessarily like.
I mean, we prescribe it as that, but when you think about it, what did Darlene think?
But like, didn't she say, oh, you forgot again? How many times does this happen?
But like, let's say if Mr. Robert woke up and he forgot, but like afterwards he knows who she is, let's say.
I don't know how that works. I don't know if that works like that. That seems pretty strange.
That when you woke up you don't have
like if your personality like comes out or whatever, that it doesn't have the memories of your your previous.
It doesn't have the memories.
Like that sounds strange to me, but like I mean it could be the way that it works, but like I didn't think that it was the way that it works.
I mean I don't know which is the way it works, but like he
because
did
like I thought
later remember, and
because
he did later talked about like I can't believe I forgot about her again or whatever. He did later remember Darlene.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't know how it works.
No, I mean, we can just
again. That's why we need people to explain this to us. Like, I need a show to explain this to me. Like, could be in this one. Like, I think we had the whole previous episode was about Dom and Darlene. And I think I think that episode was its own thing, and like it's like finished and like it's done. It was there to like close off Dom's storyline, and Darlene is now gonna go to Elliot, and so like we might start uncovering some things in this episode.
Again, I still expect most of the questions that we have to be uncovered in the last episode.
Me too, but like they could give us something in this one that like could help us like understand something maybe better.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like I'm really excited. I really do think that they are gonna. I really have full faith that they're gonna stick the landing. Like because I just think they have done an incredible job so far. I think the entirety of the show was like so well done with the mysteries. Even like there's so many questions and so many things that you really don't know, but also they never tried to like hide so many things from you. Like I think if you want to look at it like closely, you can like follow all the breadcrumbs to get to the place where you are. I just think it's because
the show was thought of before started, and I think usually when writers do something like that, it's the same case with, let's say, Breaking Bad. He knew where he wanted Walter's character to end up, where he wanted story to end up, and immediately when you know
in
that
the middle, like you have to add things, but
like if you know what's gonna happen at the end, you put little things through the entire show that can make sense where like how the character ended up there. And I think that's the perfect way to write TV shows, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
That's the best way to write TV shows. Absolutely. So that's why I expect I think the second we found out that it was supposed to be the movie, that I had full faith that it's gonna be good.
Yeah, like I remember reading, and I think that's like one of the reasons that I never like had any wish to like continue Westworld, was like when I read that the creator, I don't know, had some mystery or whatever in season 3 that they wanted to do, and like they were on Reddit, I think maybe, and like saw people speculating possibly about something, and like he saw that some people guessed, and he was like, oh, I'm gonna change it now. I hate that.
Literally ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. Yeah. Like people are supposed to guess. Like if they want to, they're like supposed to at least have some idea of where we're going. Like maybe not fully, like maybe not to the like extent, but like that is your job as a writer to like, even though, and I think that this show did it perfectly, like even though you could see some things coming and like some things were obvious, some things were less obvious, let's say, it still hits you.
Yeah.
And like that was the same thing with Breaking Bad. That was the same thing with Better Call Saul. Like it wasn't a shock, but like the execution was done so well. And I think it's very cheap writing when you just want to be like, they figured this out, so let me just change this up. That was ridiculous. I
would be proud if I wrote something that people are so excited to spend their time and speculate on that.
Yeah. And
to look for those
they
clues
figure it out.
Then
I did a good job.
I did a great job if they figured it out, in my mind, honestly. I think doing something just for the shock value is just...
it cheapens the show for me. But like that really made me not want to watch, because like what is even the point of speculating when like you know that like even if you came to the right answer was supposed to be it, they would have changed it because like some people figure it out. Ridiculous. That's just so dumb. But like this show never did that. This show really, like everything, they just gave you clues, so you can come to the conclusion that you came to. And I always love that in shows. I always respect that in shows. And I think this one did it perfectly, just phenomenally, really. And so I am very much looking forward to seeing how they wrap it up. Me too. And where we end off. Me too. Our characters. Yeah. So that's it. We have the episode. We might as well see it. Yeah. It's so weird. Next time we watch it, it's the last time we watch it. It's so weird. Copies of ourselves exist. Like we're doing that. We're gonna find more about Machine, maybe, and we're gonna start that story about maybe.
26 employees died from leukemia.
Sometimes I dream of saving the world. Do you ever think that if you imagine something, it would come true? It happened.
Are we ever gonna see what Angela thought she saw?
Not done.
Your dream. It's as good as dead.
God, Philip, this episode was so ridiculous.
So good.
That episode
it was great on a rewatch as well.
I think 308, 307 when like Elliot wanted to kill himself and later on went to Angela. Like those episodes stood out especially to me.
Okay,
we're continuing on. Like, see, I don't know. Is she gonna be? I don't know if the Dark Army is gonna fight off.
Let's see.
Them,
I thought in the last episode it was confirmed that like she's in prison, but
I mean that is exactly here.
No, but like afterwards we talked and everybody knows that she's White Rose, and now when her people come in.
Yeah, I mean I didn't think that like whoever is coming to arrest is just gonna knock like this. I mean maybe they would, but it didn't seem like a thing. Oh, so she might escape. That's why you need to fucking get rid of the...
What?
My god. What are the chances they don't have like backup outside? Like you can't just like walk out.
Exactly, they've sent many people.
Yeah, but a lot of also they can't like they can't start. Yeah, they can't just like attack and potentially die.
Yeah.
You were looking for Minister John. He isn't here. He's dead. There is only White Rose.
Well, White Rose should go to jail as well, so what can I tell you? There's only White Rose. She, oh my god, what are the chances of Elliot and her...
Oh, they're hugging?
Oh, we're like, okay.
We're not going
to see Darlene.
Yeah, she's not
this
gonna
one.
be the 7th.
Any advice for a road trip?
I think maybe she's gonna be just in the last one, let's say.
Yeah.
But it could be in the next one as well.
I've been through a lot, darling. Thank you for never giving up on me.
We really pulled this off, didn't we?
Fuck yeah, we did.
I really love them.
You know, you really started to grow on me ever since you stopped being such a dickhead.
I would pay money for them to show me like how this actually went with him having the same body. Like, to just turn around and tell him.
Yeah, and then look at him and sees that it's him now. And
Please tell me you're not really doing this. From what I saw on that drive, I can make the software on White Rose's machine completely unusable.
Okay, so he doesn't have to like destroy
Let's
it.
shut it down for good.
Yeah.
New machine that's in a goddamn nuclear power
Yeah.
plant.
Yeah.
We fuck up. This will cause a
Yeah, we can blow that up. What?
Malware can corrupt the machine's entire system.
We're done. Remember? This is what we agreed to. That's what last night was. The last step. We stick with the plan. We leave. Besides, it would take you forever to write that malware anyway.
He already did what?
You've already written it.
Wasn't that hard?
This is not what we set out to do.
White Rose isn't dead until her machine is.
Since when did her machine become our goal?
You don't get it, do you? That's where all of this started.
Go down this path. It'll never end. There'll always be something else. Another symbol to destroy, more people to save.
That's true.
That's
This
true.
is
Yeah.
an endless war.
You know what? Out for him, but like.
We gotta move on.
Maybe you should go with them.
Please don't shut me out now.
I'm not shutting you out. I want to do this one on my own.
Is there no guard? White Rose? I mean, she would go here. I would love a scene between Milena and White Rose. I would, oh my god, please.
But he has to already. Well, he knows what he's gonna do, so yeah.
I mean, he's just walking in here, like, clearly there is no security, there's no one. Oh my god. I mean, they made it easier for us to enter, but
But what's next?
I don't know.
Big
I would
squid
love for
in a
her.
hoodie.
I would love for her to like explain to Elliot or whatever her goal.
Now when he finds her, and she's like, "I've been waiting for you." So
Literally, I
finally
feel like she
be
is gonna
able
say
to
that.
continue this. Why do I think now something's gonna happen?
Well,
something-
because the music is getting
Yeah.
louder and creepy.
louder and louder.
Boom. Complete, turning keys complete. Was that all that needed to happen? Who are you seeing? But like, oh. So let's say there's no one dead. You know, like everything is.
Oh, here is somebody dead.
Well, we can't go out. I don't know where we're supposed to go. I'm sorry, like, did they... Oh, this one!
Hey,
Do you ever not eat?
place.
You're in the wrong place? Like, go to the parallel universe? Jesus Christ. I thought, how are you gonna blow up a building with people and all dead? This one.
What's gonna happen? Is he gonna go to the?
There is no other universe.
Yeah, but like,
So like, I
whatever
don't,
is happening.
literally, I don't know. We're gonna see White Rose. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
that's for
That's
sure.
about to happen, and she's gonna tell us what she thinks is gonna happen. But that's not gonna happen. First, this is not even in Congo, and we needed to ship it to Congo for whatever reason. So
Is she finally gonna show him something?
I mean, I would love for us to
Yeah.
go for
Oh
the
my
same
God,
thing.
yeah.
Because
I don't think
someone has to explain to us what Angela at some point saw. You know.
Well, that's what I think. White Rose showed her
Yes,
something.
but, like, you see what you want to see. You know.
So like I
That's
think
very
she's
easy.
gonna show him as well something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think she's that delusional that she can't do anything, literally anything, and yet she thinks she can do everything. I think it has to
Yeah, but like.
doesn't know what.
Resurrection? That's not
Resurrection.
happening. We meet again.
Usually I handpick someone to do the introductions, but I felt that unnecessary since we've already met.
My
Please have a
God.
seat.
Her in this dress.
White.
This isn't gonna work on me. The computer I use for my note,
Oh.
the book my dad used to read. You even got QWERTY here somehow.
How does...
It may have worked on Angela, but your brainwashing isn't gonna work on me.
This procedure has never been about brainwashing. It is about helping you come to an understanding.
Help me! Show me.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Stop.
What's in the box?
I don't know what's in the
had a lot of
box.
pain growing up. I wasn't born who I was meant to be, and it cost me a lot. It cost me my one true love. It cost me the life I was owed, the world I deserved. This world around us, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the pain it causes. I'm tired of the disappointment it is. And all I've been trying to do, Elliot, all I ever wanted was to finally bring an end to that dysfunction and deliver us a better world.
You don't want to help the world. You want to destroy it.
Yeah.
You want to destroy it because you hate people for what they've done to you. You can't look past that to actually see the good in it.
Aaron.
Yeah.
David, don't make me laugh. You think I'm the one that wants to destroy the world? I'm the one that hates people, that can't see the good in it. Look around you. Everywhere we turn, all we see is spite from our so-called fellow man. Every day we turn on the news. We're constantly told by our leaders, our scientists, our religions, that our world is crumbling and that we are the problem. We are the root of everything that is wrong, that we don't stand a chance. We are told this so much that self-hatred is no longer considered an anomaly, but a given. And yet, you dare point the finger at me when I try to bring order to its chaos, when I have sacrificed everything to make it better. Don't make me laugh. It is my love for people that drives me. It always has been, because I know deep in every person's heart, they're trying to be good. They were just dealt a bad hand by a world unfit for us. So please, don't make me fucking laugh! And accuse me of hating people when you, Elliot, wear that hate like a badge of honor. Shall I remind you of your group's name?
That's so good.
Yes.
It's been your life, not mine.
You're right. I hate people. Scared of them. The people I loved, people I trusted, have done their absolute worst to me. And for a long time, that's all I ever knew. So yeah, I called my group F Society. Because you know what? Fuck society. Society deserves to be hated for everything you said they did and more. And fuck every last one of them for what we've all been through. But then, there are some people out there, and it doesn't happen a lot. It's rare. But they refuse to let you hate them. In fact, they care about you in spite of it. And the really special ones, they're relentless at it. Doesn't matter what you do to them, they take it and care about you anyway. how many reasons you give them. No matter how much you're practically begging them to leave. And you want to know why? Because they feel something for me that I can't. They love me. And for all the pain I've been through, that heals me. Maybe not instantly, maybe not even for a long time, but it heals. And yeah, there are setbacks. We do fucked up things to each other. And we hurt each other and it gets messy. But that's just us. In any world you're in, we're all told we don't stand a chance. And yet, we stand. We break. But we keep going. And that is not a flaw. It's what makes us. So no. I will not give up on this world. And if you can't see why, then I speak for everyone when I say, fuck you.
Vicky, I thought we shared a vision.
What is that?
It appears the plant is losing power to the cooling system.
Why?
As you can imagine, my machine requires a significant amount of wattage, so it has to draw all the plant's power, including its backup generators.
This thing is gonna blow up.
Of course I have. We're on a very tight schedule.
Your machine. It won't work. I installed malware.
Yes, we discovered your breach. How do you think we found you?
Then you know it already executed.
Except for the fact that my machine was already running by the time you installed your little exploit.
No, you don't understand.
Earlier you accused me of being a murderer. But soon you will see. All those lives that have been lost so that we could get to this point will not be in vain. In fact, they won't be lost at all. They will all be found again as soon as this world around us transforms into a parallel world. A world where we were meant to be all along.
Your machine can't run here, and you know that. It's going to cause a meltdown.
Which is why I have been trying to move my project.
Haven't you killed enough people?
Nobody will be killed. The opposite, actually. We will be reborn as new.
You said you loved people, but you're not giving them a choice. You're not liberating them. You're forcing this on them.
I am giving them a choice. That's why you're here. I'm going to show you what I showed Angela.
What do you mean?
All I ever wanted from you, Elliot, is your belief.
Is she gonna shoot her soon?
I have learned to listen when time speaks. Our paths were too precisely linked to this moment for there not to be a reason. This is why you get to decide.
Then I'm telling you, don't do this.
There is no blood, there is something silver.
I don't know what to do.
We need to figure out the code to this door.
She gonna wake up.
509.
Well, yes, but like this is a magician's trick. Like this is not.
Anything?
I mean, I don't know if you see it. It seems like something silver leaked out of her. No?
I didn't see anything. But like I feel like there should have been more blood if she shot herself in the head.
Maybe I didn't see correctly, but it seems something silver.
Exit.
Exit with the cat.
Yeah.
There's an access tunnel down the hall.
Oh, she.
If we leave, the nuclear reactor's gonna melt down.
Which
Okay.
is why we need to get as far fucking away from here as possible.
No, he wants to stop it.
This. The meltdown will destroy the whole town.
You want to stop the meltdown? How the fuck are we gonna do that?
Just give me a choice.
How? I don't know, but I don't know.
I don't think this is just a game.
This place is gonna blow.
This is an override process that can turn off a machine.
Trapped in a dungeon with your friend, you see a barrel, what do you do? Stand on top of it to find an exit. I don't fucking know. What do you mean what I do? Okay, maybe that. Carry their ass with me.
I'm missing something. She wanted us to win.
Did you read the note though? It was too dark to read, but... Your friend. Are we the friends? Hi, friend. We stay.
What is this?
I don't know, I don't... My mind does not register how this...
Stay. Because when we left, we won.
We stay here. Is that it?
Work.
Did it?
Well, I mean, if it didn't, they would have all died.
What is happening?
What? Maybe it's like a fireproof room, I don't fucking know.
It's too late. Isn't it?
You realize it's gonna end?
What?
You realize it's gonna end?
You think the episode is gonna end now? What?
I love you.
What?
I love you too.
Love you too.
He thinks he's gonna die.
But like, how does he not?
It's an exciting time in the world.
Rumbling. He wasn't on the chair now, was he?
What? What?
He seemed like he wasn't on the chair. Am I seeing things? What is happening? Is he in a different world?
He's not.
He's not.
Who's called? Is it for the Elliot? Is it for Elliot? Is it for a third one, like waking up? Wait, not third one, but
How
like
is he wake up like that? Did he imagine it?
this was all a dream.
Was this all a dream?
No, I'm not quite sure what's happening. I can't read what it's.
What is happening? This didn't look like this, right? What is happening? Why does it seem like he's different? Why does it seem like he's in a different world? Is he in his mind?
Is that the
somehow?
real you?
What?
Is that the real you waking up? Are you having a concussion after this like explosion happened? This could be in his mind. I don't know,
I
like,
think
I don't
that
know what's
maybe
happening.
because like now this seems like
This is not the one we know.
this is nothing. This is not his apartment. It seems like his apartment. It doesn't seem real.
Are you the one? I mean, it was a wake-up call, and we know he was sleeping.
You think this is not what? What do you think is happening right now?
Okay, this is the real him gonna wake up. I think so.
Okay.
Maybe because like we don't know him.
But like he is in his mind somehow.
Yes.
Skype.
I'm so... Stop that, I'm gonna cry. I don't know.
Did you feel that?
Was that an earthquake?
Can't be. Can it?
It's a
You
dream.
must
He's in.
I don't know.
be. So weird.
It's a dream.
Anyway, are you ready?
But like, is this White Rose's way of showing him what what the second world could look like?
Working on it.
Oh yeah, sorry. I don't know where my head is at.
Are you okay? I see you also haven't made any progress on packing.
I bought tape.
Okay, well, that's not nothing.
My dad just emailed me. I have to head into work.
Don't tell me he's still checking traffic for you. You were such an only child.
You know me?
You're not keeping anything from me, are you?
What would I be keeping from you?
You just seem different.
Must be this migraine I woke up with.
Now it's a migraine. I'll check in with you later. Love you.
Love you.
Hey! Can't wait to marry you tomorrow.
Mr. Robot, computer repair with a smile. This is Edward.
Dad, where were you? You're not answering your cell.
But this is not the
What's up,
truth.
son?
I think Angela knows.
That's impossible.
Hey, Dad? Thanks.
No problem. I'm always here for you.
I mean, it's a dream. It's like...
But
whatever
like,
White
is this
Rose told him about how everything can be changed. Like,
is
it's-
this like the reality that they think that she thinks they can all live in, like the
mean,
dream that they have?
she cannot make someone like dream this, you know, like...
Do you have that deck ready? E-Corp guys will be here any minute.
What?
For the meeting.
You just said E Corp. Don't you mean F Corp?
F-Corp. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Serious?
Yeah, I don't know. Not myself today, man.
Sup, my dudes?
Oh my god.
What is happening?
Yeah, we're taking a swing at F Corp today, B-Mock. I just want you to know I can be an asset for when, not if, but when you land this account. What do you say?
I'm watching. I just want to see him wake up at the end of the episode. Like,
I want to take you out to lunch and prove to you what I'm all about.
like people being barely alive. I don't understand anything.
Girl
I
stuff.
don't think maybe that's also was the dream.
Let's build our future
When you have lunch with him, can you please tell him to never talk to me again?
together. We can change the world with EFSA.
Zhejiang, the world's richest person, continues to make news for her philanthropic endeavors. Last month, Ms. Zhang donated $4.6 billion to her personal charity, the White Rose Foundation, according to a filing published by the Securities and
Deus.
Exchange Commission.
Earth to Elliot.
Any questions?
Is it maybe Terra? No. Oh wait.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Can Elliot and I have a room, please?
Even in this universe.
Even in this universe.
Even in this one. It's time to wake up, boy.
I appreciate your presentation, but I don't think this place is right for us.
Why is that?
This place.
But he's in a hoodie.
Let me ask you something, Elliot. What's the worst thing about your life right now?
The worst thing in my life. It's also the best thing. I get up every morning. I play my records. I get ready. Get my coffee. I come to work. I'm stuck in a repetitive, boring routine that feels endless. I've imagined what it would be like to be someone with a more exciting life. A risk taker. In the end, I know I'm lucky to be where I am.
I also feel the same about my life at F Corp. It's the best and the worst thing that happened to me. The reason why I love my company so much is because of the value we provide. People buy our products every day because they trust us. F Corp is not only the best thing in my life, it's the best thing in everyone's lives. But it could also be the cause of our undoing if I'm not careful. So you see my dilemma here.
Terrell, I pledge to you right now that if you go with all safe, the worst will never happen. Because I've seen what can happen to your company, and I know how to prevent it.
You've seen what can happen to my company?
Yes.
I just want to know you're on my side.
Always.
Hi, son. You just landed the biggest fish there is at court. Celebrate! A signed first edition copy, just like you asked.
I need to make sure Angela isn't home when I drop it off. I think her mom's there. Hello? Emily? She picked up and then she hung up on me.
What does that mean?
I bet she's with Angel and doesn't want to spoil the surprise.
Forgot my wallet. He's left it at home this morning.
That's not like you. Must be nerves.
You're up to something, I can tell.
Trust me.
I trust you. I just don't believe you.
Your parents in town yet?
Yeah, they were just at my place. I had to cancel lunch with them because of work. Why?
Your dad sure loves to drink.
What's that?
I'm sorry I was acting weird this morning. Just really excited about tomorrow.
We're finally getting married. That couldn't be it, could it?
I don't know why I'm smiling.
This is
This
so
is
sad
not
to me.
the reality that we live in.
Did you actually turn it up? Who are you?
What if I told you we could make it like none of this ever happened?
Explain it to me like I'm 5. Explain it to me like I'm 5. What?
I have no idea. I wish we did watch this episode.
We should watch the 3 together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this.
Like,
this
what
should,
is
this
this?
should not have been
Like, what is this?
We should not have separated this. I'm so.
There is no need for time to be left after this episode.
I can't just go on with my life, like not knowing what happens.
Or what is this? What this is exactly?
I mean, I can tell you one thing that is not. It is not a parallel universe. It is not. You're not gonna fool me.
I mean,
It is not. It does not exist.
but I think it's the same thing that she showed Angela.
But like, by how? Like, did she give her
And
concussion? Like, I
Angela's-
don't understand.
I don't know how she makes this happen, but I think the difference is that Angela was, I'm gonna say, weak enough, you know, but like,
Susceptible.
what was it?
Susceptible.
What does it mean? Something like that, you know, to accept all of this
Yeah.
and to fight for all of this because he wanted all of this too bad. She couldn't.
Yeah, but like I thought that
Realize
he
me-
now, like, let's say there are two things in my mind this could be happening. Like either he is like the explosion got to him and so like he has been knocked down, potentially in a coma, and now he is like, you know, people in a coma live this whole other life. Like it could be possible to live this whole other
Okay.
life. And like now he's in this, let's say, call it a parallel universe that is, you know, been created by what White Rose said, and so like he is just unconscious and like this whole thing is playing in his mind. There is one possibility. And then what I also thought, I thought like maybe this Elliot is like the Elliot that like went to sleep, and like in his dream state or whatever, when he's sleeping, like this makes less sense in my mind. But like he is imagining the life that he would have had if the things weren't
you
that
think
awful.
that like not, White Rose didn't do anything of this somehow on purpose?
But like
she has that game they play. I don't know
Yes.
what it does, but like she shot herself.
mean,
I think all of this,
Yeah.
what happened in the room, is planned.
I think so as well, but like
I
White
just don't know in
Rose
which
is
ways.
not gonna fucking get up from the dead. Like she is not.
So you think she killed herself? That's it. We're never gonna see her. Maybe if she strongly believes that that she's gonna continue living in that parallel universe.
Yeah, well, yes.
And that she thinks now, in my mind, I think I don't know how, I don't know what, but like it would not make sense that she just killed herself. But like maybe if she killed herself and did something, that Elliot could see this perfect world, the same way that Angela saw it. Angela saw her mom, let's say. Elliot's dead, everybody's happy. And she truly believed that and wanted to work everything so that White Rose could do that plan. So in my mind, maybe White Rose thought in that moment, if Elliot would to see that, he would believe it and somehow make it happen.
But I think like,
but you think,
I think he's unconscious, and it's like, what does she do to Angela? Like hit her over the head, you know what I mean? Like, how do you bring her in that state of a dream where like this could be happening?
Yeah.
Like, what do you hit her? Do you give her some gas? Do you, like, how do you?
I just thought this all had to be connected somehow. But if he's in that room, that he's dead, he's gonna die. If that's happening, if the power plant is burning, I think he's dead.
I took a bit of a break too, because like this review was starting to go down the path of like, what has happened? Do you know? No, I don't know. Do you know? No, I don't know. And so we were like talking about it. And so like we just came to the conclusion this review is gonna have to be, do you know? No, I do not know. Do you know? No. Because like, yeah, I cannot tell you. Like the only two, let's say the only two options in my mind are what I mentioned first, that he is literally in a coma and like this is happening all inside his head, like because of the explosion. My second option is what I thought, like when I heard the alarm, like wake up and it's Elliot and he's a bit different than our Elliot. I thought that was like, let's say, call it the original Elliot or whatever that's asleep. And so like, while he's asleep, he has created this world to be in that is like what he wanted the world to be like in the first place, that never like occurred. I thought that.
I like the second one more. I like the second one much more.
Yeah.
Because I think that would be a cool way to realize that like Elliot has, that we also have another Elliot, let's say the core one,
Sure.
the one, I don't know. And now when this is his way, this is our fate finding it out, and maybe when he wakes up, maybe by the end of the show he wakes up, let's say Darlene helps him wake up or something like that.
Yes, but like you mentioned, we were just speaking about it, like that, like it doesn't necessarily connect to White Rose at all. Like she told him she's gonna show him what she showed Angela, and then like she shot herself, and Elliot looked through the book and found this game that she wanted us to go through. And so like he went down, let's say, a different path.
Because the first
and
one
then like
didn't do anything.
the sirens stopped. Like this is the part that also confuses me. Like the sirens about like the plant exploding basically stopped. It was dead quiet for a bit there, and suddenly something started again. Now like I don't know, maybe potentially this room doesn't even fucking explode. Like maybe what started again is something that is gonna like throw Elliot into, like, did they drug him? Like did they release gas in that room for him to go into this universe?
Let's talk about ridiculous. I have a few things. First, I have to say just like to me, it was all prepared. White Rose prepared everything. To me, it somehow something has to connect with her. She had to do something before she killed herself. It has to, in my mind at least, has to connect somehow with White Rose. But at the same time, I don't think it's gonna be anything sci-fi.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's gonna be anything like that. So, like, what it is, I really have no idea.
Because, like, the easiest answer would be for us to tell you, oh, we did go to the fucking parallel universe. But, like, it's not a thing.
But I still think it's
really
just
like,
in his head.
Yeah.
He's just sleeping. But, like, could she somehow put him... I don't know. That's...
Like, that my only problem is how does she put him? Like, we know that she showed Angela something, and, like, we still don't know what she showed her. And like, how would she show her something? Like, how would she make her dream about this new...
About her mom.
Yeah, about
she
this
had
reality.
to make her dream
like,
about her mom and make her convinced that, like, in that other universe, her mom could be alive. And she said that. Angela was so convinced. She even said that it's all good. We're all alive. Everything is great, you know? Like, somehow. She truly believed that. And also, the thing is with Elliot, like, he played the game 2 times. First time, he chose to go to the universe, to parallel universe, and nothing happened.
Yeah, with the answer that he was given.
And then he played the game so that he wouldn't go, so that he would chose to stay.
Next to a friend,
so, like, when he stayed, maybe that's, if you chose to stay in this universe, she, like, shows you what you're giving up. Let's say.
Yes, but, like, the only question is, like, how does she show him? How does she make this happen?
Yeah,
like,
because, like, again, I don't think it's anything.
No, me neither.
With this show, it's just not gonna be about that.
But
again,
like,
it doesn't.
We went through this in, like, season 3 when we were questioning everything that we know about the show and, like, the direction that it's going down, and, like, by the end of season 3, we gave up on any type of notion that this could go so sci-fi. So, like, I am not going back to that idea, even though, like, that is at this point, that seems like the easiest explanation.
Yeah, because, like, I would say right now,
if this was Fringe, if I was watching Fringe, if I was watching Dark, if I was watching
I even
anything
saw
this would have been
having some, not blood, but, like,
something
silver when she shot her, which is shapeshifters from the Fringe. But the thing is also that, like, if I was, let's say, didn't thought about it, it's gonna be something sci-fi or something like that, you know, that, like, their minds are in that parallel universe, and that's where the parallel universe lives. You know what I mean? That's where it exists. Like, it's not a real place. It's just, like, their minds and consciousness is put there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, they create their own reality.
Yeah.
In that place. Like, if they want their parents. But, like, that reality already sucks, considering Darlene does not exist. If I was Elliot, I would be like, no, let me go back to...
because, like, that is a big thing that Darlene doesn't exist. Like, why would she not exist? Why would she not exist in this universe? And, like, it goes back to first what they said, like, what can bring out the Elliot that's, like, sleep. Like, only Darlene brought him out. So, like, if you, let's say, don't want to wake up from this, you can have a Darlene, you know, or something like that. And, like, that is an important... There's so many weird things also about the dream. Like, he kept... dream. I'm calling it dream, but, like, I'm not quite sure what it is. Like, he kept having these headaches. And, like...
But it was similar, like, in episode 4, considering in that episode he was getting engaged with Angela, and in this one he is getting married to Angela.
That's true, yes.
Remember?
Yes. This is not gonna be... We are not gonna get to any place with this review, I promise you.
Because, like, I honestly wish we watched all 3 episodes.
Like, someone should have fucking warned us. Someone should have told us, believe me, 11, 12, and 13 together. Because, like, what do I do with this now? Like, this is gonna bug me until next time we watch this. Like, this is gonna... Like, I'm sure that the explanation is based in reality.
I agree.
I am certain that it is. But, like, I cannot figure it out.
Or at least the point, the thing is, the point in my mind is not gonna be, because I always said, like, this show has been about society.
Yeah.
And about us humans.
Yeah.
And the way we live, and not about some potential of a parallel universe or whatever.
What are the chances of none of this like happening at all? What's in this episode? Like him walking to the power plant. What are the chances that didn't happen at all? What are the chances that he's like when Mr. Robot told him like, you know, you can't do that or whatever. What if he just like in his head played out the version where he goes and like, but that's also not, I don't know. Like now I'm throwing everything at the wall.
Literally
seeing what
everything.
sticks. I don't
can
know.
see
Like
that.
really, I'm trying everything.
Because I can see, like the thing is with your second one, I can completely see that's how he wakes up, and that's how we find out that there is Elliot who is the main one
Yeah.
of all of them, and that Darlene wakes him up, and that's why she wasn't in a dream at all.
Yeah.
And the dream, because like when you think about it, it would be so easy like if it was somehow played by White Rose in any way possible, it would be so easy to fall for it. When you think about it, his father is there, and his father is this great guy.
Yeah, he's like
that's
who Elliot always wanted.
Yeah, and like the way they talked about the company and what it brings to people and how it can help humans, and how yes, you have a responsibility, but you can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it all sounded like a perfect reality.
Yeah, it sounded like a dream.
Yeah.
It sounded like a dream, which is why it cannot be a thing. But
like I could completely see Angela falling for it with the mental space that she was.
But like I need explanations to how White Rose made.
I don't know.
Her see
maybe
that.
it's
like,
even.
How does that happen? Like that room, like literally nothing. Wow, my brain is fried. Maybe if we were in the beginning of the show, maybe just like this show has fried my brain to the point where I cannot figure this one out. Like I have done my part in trying to figure this out. And like now this one at the very end, like we have hit the stop point, and I can't do anything with this.
I can't literally do anything.
Like really, I
agree.
Like I'm trying and my mind is not coming up with anything that's like that I can connect with other things.
Yeah. Because everything that we said has so many low points.
No, nothing makes
fully sense.
No,
and
I can't.
It's pissing me off so badly. I cannot figure it out. Let me just tell you, we had the scene in the beginning of the episode where Elliot talked to White Rose. And White Rose, we found out first that she escaped.
Yeah.
If that's reality, if this episode even happened.
Let us not even fucking
maybe
start questioning
we were
that.
in a dream,
Like my fucking
and
brain.
Elliot went to the power plant, and they basically saw his code and everything, and then she waited for him there, and she came in and they talked, and they had really this great scene in my opinion.
That was so good.
With the acting, amazing acting from both actors,
Yeah, I think the actor who plays White Rose was so good in that. Like there was a perfect sense of like a person being like nearly losing it. Delusional. Like completely delusional and scary at the same time. I think he did a phenomenal job with that. And like of course Rami, I think just throughout this entire show has been like stellar.
That's like Rami now is just like expected to do an amazing job, and he did great here, but I paid more attention to White Rose,
because like it's not usual for us to see her like in this state where she is laughing, like hysterically laughing, and talking about the world, and like it is very easy to see how this became her wish and her goal, like creating this new world while simultaneously destroying this one, because like it is so cruel, and like immediately you think of
she's been so cruel, she's been so hurt
by it, like even
that made her, like we talked about it, made her a horrible human.
Like even feeling that she was born in the wrong body, and like because of that she has lost so much, because this world doesn't accept her.
Because if only she wasn't born in a wrong body, she wouldn't lose her love.
Like again, a lot of it, all of her reasonings are like very human, and it's like very believable that she has become this awful person because you know, the world was awful to her in many ways. And again, like it reminded me of Attack on Titan, ironically enough, it reminded me of Eren. And
she cannot see past that.
Yeah, no, she cannot. And like she wants to create, like, her whole life purpose is to create this new world.
Really similar to her.
Where like nothing is the way that it has been. And
there is no pain,
like
nobody is hurt by the things that hurt them in this, in the
like
life that they live. Yeah. But then I loved Elliot's response to that, saying that he does love people, that he does hate people.
Yeah.
And that he does hate society and everything that it brought to him, that it hurt him so much.
Yeah, the people who were supposed to take care of him hurt him the most.
He trusted the most and loved the most, hurted him the most.
Yeah.
And then he said, but that there are some other people who I hurt many times.
Yeah.
And yet they're still there, checking up on me, caring for me, protecting me.
Yeah. And he said, like, doing what I can't do for myself. Like, they love me.
That was
beautiful. And like, you know, he's talking about Darlene and Angela. And like those are the two people in his life that he had.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, no, that part made me really emotional. But like that
because like, I think that's the point. That's what was like, different.
And he said,
between
like,
two of them.
With however many hardships you go through, like having people like that, it does heal you. Like not maybe fully, not like maybe it takes a while, but like it helps. Having that helps. Like literally that
I just think that was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautifully written, beautifully done. Everything about that sentence and that speech was just amazing because no matter how much you're hurt, people who love you can help. Yeah. Potentially. And can potentially heal you.
Yeah.
Or help you heal. And that's coming from him who's been hurt so fucking much.
Yeah, but like when he said, you know, they can give me something that I can't give myself, like basically they can love me because like he doesn't love himself, but like, which I thought like at the end now when him and Mr. Robot, I mean just him, thought that they were gonna die, like they both said to each other that they love each other. And like that is still him, that is just one him. And so that is him kind of loving
himself,
which is a big step. I thought that would like that came full circle very beautifully. And then we went to that, like again, it really, the whole room really didn't have to explode. Like maybe we just think it did because like in the first part when it was like everything was bleeping, maybe that was supposed to explode, and so like we think it's gonna explode, but maybe it wasn't even an explosion coming. Maybe it's something fifth, you know, like I don't know, because like if it does explode like the way it's supposed to explode, like not like the whole fucking city dies, you know, like not just him, like everyone fucking dies. So like it could be just like he stopped it and like maybe it is gonna blow up, but not that close to him, like to the point where maybe he did survive and then so he's like in a coma or something, or I don't fucking know. But like a lot of the things in the dream were also weird to me.
But police were there.
Yeah, the police were coming. Yeah.
Maybe they get him out. No, that's not possible.
No, I don't think so.
To somehow get him out and take him to hospital.
I don't think so. I really think like if that thing did blow up, it just didn't blow up close to him, so he's like he has a concussion or something
next to it.
Yes, but like that doesn't have to be like that big of an explosion, you know, like because like he did stop something. He did stop it. But like, what is this? You know, like I'm questioning so many things in the
because when Mr. Robert opened the door,
no, everything was burning down. Everything was burning. Like,
so, like, if it exploded, if it really exploded, it exploded there.
Like, don't ask me. I don't know. I literally don't know. Like, I don't even know how I'm supposed to interpret the game that he was playing. You know, like he got to the boat, but like when he went back, he sat down next to his friend. And the friend said, "Don't leave me," and so he didn't leave.
I mean, to me,
what do I connect? How do I connect?
I mean,
that
to me,
something?
That's connected to what if they're gonna make the storyline about White Rose and what she's doing, and she did it on purpose, then that's the game. Because like when he stayed, it sent him to a dream somehow. When he played the game and went to a new world.
Sure, but like what does that like tell us in the terms of like the game and him deciding to stay? Like what does that represent metaphorically? You know what I mean?
But
like how do we read that scene?
I don't know because I didn't read it when it played in my mind, because like he said, maybe I'm not supposed to go to a new world, basically.
Yeah.
So like maybe maybe White Rose wants me to fail the game. So in my mind, what he did after that played so that he would fail.
Well, true, but I'm just thinking
So,
like the him just sitting next to a friend who says "Don't leave me." Like, is there something more to it? I mean, I can't even I don't even know the what has been shown to me. How can I even like start thinking about other things that are not even like directly shown? You know what I mean? Like, I can't do this now. This is like my brain. But like also like I found it strange. Like some of the things I found it so strange. Like when he visited Angela's place to leave her the gift. What was the book called? Like I thought he was gonna give her Back to the Future or something. But like I don't remember that book being mentioned ever.
Maybe it was, but we just
I
don't know if
remember
it was in
it.
the maybe Dream in episode 4. Was there a book?
I don't know,
Was
but
there
like we were on the title for a bit, but like I don't that like meant nothing to me. I didn't even read what
but
it said
also
in the...
what's with the fact that like he saw that her father drinks and that like
See, that
he's
is my
cut.
question, because
And
like
then
first I
there's
saw blood. I didn't
and then
see
we saw
the cup.
There was a glass that's broken.
Yeah, but I first saw the blood.
Yeah,
and
me
I
too.
thought it was like her mother coughing up blood because she's sick again, and that like represents something. But like then I saw the cup and I thought, okay, just someone cut themselves. But like, what is the purpose of that? You know, what is the purpose of us seeing that? Because like it seems so like that didn't have to happen. Like why would he
we're continuing Dream in the next episode. I think
because
so.
like why would he need to open that and like see this? Like what does that do to the main story? Like none of these things are happening just because, and so like that means something. But like, what?
I don't know, but like I think we're gonna. I mean, at the end of the episode, we come to the point when he goes into his apartment that actually looks like his apartment because like it's all dark.
Yeah.
And Elliot that we know
is there.
Like I would say our main guy, the guy we followed.
Our Elliot is there.
Is there.
And like, what does that mean? How does this work?
I mean, if it's, let's say in his head, if it's like the dream that like a real Elliot, you know, is having this, that what we saw in this episode, let's say, and now he sees, that would be his first meeting with himself, with the Elliot that we know.
Let's say if that's the thing, if that's the case.
That's the only thing I wanted to say, because other than that, I'm nothing. I am nothing in anything.
I don't know, maybe we're just too complicating it too much, or maybe he just like, you know, this exploded, he went into a coma and he's dreaming about this world.
Yeah, maybe.
And so like now he's just like,
let's
say,
waking himself up. And it has nothing connected to White Rose, who killed herself because she's that confident that this trick is gonna work on Elliot. I want to see if I want to go back later and see if there is blood. If I saw silver, like Shapeshifter in French, literally.
I just thought it was weird that like there was no blood like pooling. You know how usually like it was.
No,
like,
to me I saw here like where she shot, I saw silver, but maybe I'm just blind. It could happen. Honestly, I've been proven wrong many times.
But they were like, they said the earthquake or whatever that happened in New York was like a magnitude of 5.9, like 5.9, and like the door, the key for exiting the door was 5.9. What is it? I don't know what that means, but like it was the same number. Like, does it mean that? I don't know what it means.
I mean, first, it definitely means something. To somebody else. To Sam. It means something to Sam.
Sam, but
it means nothing to me.
Literally explain it to me like I'm 5.
Yeah,
like, I don't understand this. Like, I really, like, I'm trying. Like, really, I have been trying this entire fucking show. I have done my time in Azkaban. Like, I can't anymore. I just wish that we were gonna watch the next one, because like I can't do this.
Yeah, I can't talk about it.
I just also need to say how emotional I was seeing Angela. The second like that his like Skype started ringing.
Crying.
I could put money on the fact that I'm one of the people who have watched the show who love Angela most.
I agree.
Like, I could put money on that. Like, they're like, I'm getting teary-eyed thinking about her. I don't know why, how, when.
Yeah,
I became so attached to her that, like, you know, even in the previous Theon, I see her and I'm like, I'm emotional a bit from seeing her. I don't think Angela was meant to be loved this much. I do. I don't know what happened there.
It's great that you got that much attached to her, you know? It's great.
How is it great she's dead? I wish this did not. What do you mean
Great to the actress that she did such a good job.
Well, great. But what about my mental state? Like, honestly, I felt like this show might end. We talked about this before, like maybe season 3. I don't know if it's the beginning of season 4. Like that, I thought that it was gonna end like in some way that it gives you an open ending if you want to believe in an alternate universe. Like if you want to believe that that is potentially real, that you could. Like let's say that you could like
that would not be the point of this show.
No, it wouldn't. Like it really wouldn't, but like you know, it could give you like an not open ending, but like let's say this is all a dream, whatever. He wakes up and something and like there's one like small thing that makes you think, oh, maybe that is like maybe he did dream of a parallel universe, like you know, whatever. Like you can think that if you want to. I will believe this. Angela is alive and well. They're getting married. They're happy. Might as well believe in the parallel universe for them.
Yeah, that's definitely not something that I would believe. First,
I mean, I don't
Darlene does not exist.
Darlene is this universe thriving.
That's not how it works.
What do you mean? Parallel universe? That one universe doesn't have to be destroyed for the other to exist. They can coexist.
Actually, it does in this show.
Well, no, because like this universe is not like it's not destroyed.
So the second one, that's what White Rose said.
Well, White Rose does not know what's gonna happen. Like she cannot test this theory out. You know what I mean? So like I'm just gonna imagine that Angela and Elliot exist in this other universe, and that they are happy and in love and alive. Most importantly, that is nice. Also, Tyrell came and he was acting strangely, but like that's just who Tyrell is because like you just met this person. How are you, like, he is acting as if he is, like, already enamored with him.
But it's interesting because you can see that, like, in this parallel universe that he lives in, let's say, if that's the case, what we watched, because we don't know, it would be interesting because, like, he's not wearing a suit, and you know that he's wearing a suit because of, like, how he felt because of his family and his father, and, like, him not
and
feeling
he
good
said
enough.
That he envies Elliot for being able to just wear a hoodie.
And yet in this one he does.
Yes. But, like, see, that's like the world that Elliot creates, because, like, he knows that Tyrell told him this. He knows that Tyrell told him that he would want to be in a hoodie. But see, how does that then work, huh? If this is, let's say, the real Elliot, or whatever, who's asleep, and that's the type of world that he created around him, how would he know that Tyrell... How would he even know who Tyrell is? I mean, sure, he can be, like, observed. That this makes no sense.
Nothing makes sense. Nothing makes sense.
I have given up. I have to give up. This could not work in my mind.
Yeah. No, nothing makes sense. So he's dreaming of some people and...
Like, why would White Rose give him something to stop this? Why would she do that? Why would she give him the choice? That's a big, like, gamble to take for, like, your project that you have lived for.
But, like, if you have nothing else?
Well, what do you mean if you have nothing else? He can't stop you. He couldn't have been able to stop her, right? Like, they detected what he wanted to do. Like,
I don't know what she said or what's true, I have no idea, honestly.
Because, like, Ellie couldn't have stopped her. And, like, she gave him something that could potentially stop this. Why would she give that choice to him? Knowing there's a possibility he just does not...
Is she that?
Activate him. I think so. I think she is. Like, she doesn't have to be. Like, when they enter this room, there could be fucking gas in this room that makes you unconscious. And, like... How does it work? Like, you know when, like, you go on a, like, hypnosis or something, you know? Like, if you're unconscious and, like, someone is telling you, imagine yourself here or whatever.
What do I know? Have never been
like,
there.
Because, like, otherwise, how do you see exactly what she wants you to see? And that it's, like, based in reality.
But, like, he did see something and he decided to stop it with a code. He decided to stop it with a code, you know? So he did find something. He said to Mr. Robert in the beginning of this episode, like, what I saw that is on this drive, you know? Like, we have to
saw documentation that, like, we're gonna go to a parallel universe somehow and that's gonna destroy things and whatever. And so he's like, we have to destroy that. He didn't see the parallel universe because it's not real. It is not real. And, like, if we start the next 2 episodes and like the whole point is that it actually is a parallel universe. I am not quite sure how I'm gonna take that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna take, but like it's not happening. Literally, there's no fucking way in reality. Like I could more believe that Angela is somehow gonna rise from the dead.
No,
Than parallel universe.
I thought at the end of the day, even if there is a potential for something like that, Elliot is gonna choose not to.
Yeah.
Elliot is gonna choose not to fall for that trap, for what she showed him or whatever. I always thought that.
Yeah, I mean
that no matter what he sees.
I thought that was kind of also confirmed when like Miss Roba told him like I wish I don't know I could turn back time and this would have happened, and he said no. Yeah. So like to me that always like indicated that even if he was shown like some other, let's say, universe where none of this would have happened, that he wouldn't have chosen to believe it. My brain is so fucking fried. Maybe like I'm gonna edit this. Maybe when I rewatch it, I get even more confused. I cannot.
If you realize
even
something, tell me. But I can tell you right now, I don't have that much high hopes
that you're gonna figure it out. Thank you for believing.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't have either. To be quite honest, I don't know. Like I don't know how much longer we can sit here talking about.
This is a half an hour of us telling us our thoughts and how we don't know anything. That's it.
Yeah. This was one of the better reviews that we had. Really, this
one
is
of the
why
last episodes. This is what you get.
I'm so sorry.
I mean,
like
this is what we got.
I refuse to believe that like people who have watched the show like while it was going,
pretty
like,
confident
I
nobody
to believe that anyone knew what was happening.
No, I think everybody.
Like I don't know. If they did, then we're so dumb.
No,
like we might have been missing something so clear.
No, I refuse to believe that. Okay, guys.
I do want to know how many, but like you can answer this question for me now because I'm confident it's not a parallel universe. But like I want to know how many of you believe that it was a parallel universe.
I think many people would have believed it. I think because it's easy to believe.
Like that is the easiest thing to believe here, but like because it's I can't figure out how it's not, but it's not.
Exactly.
It's not.
And maybe if we didn't think of that before, maybe we would now be so confused. If this was our first time thinking of a parallel universe.
Imagine like 3 episodes until the end. Oh, we went to parallel universe. Is there like a significance why it's F Corp? Like I know it's like the next letter, but like why would an F Corp have society? Yeah. Huh? I don't know where my brain was going with that. Like I don't know where I wanted to go with that. Like what I wanted to crack.
Like that was makes
there an A Corp, B Corp, C Corp, D Corp? You know what I mean? Like let us just shut up. This makes no sense. Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you 2 more times with the show.